No, you got it.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
Do what you're doing.
And thank you.
Do it the best. We'll see if my settings. Alright, so my settings is gonna be game watching. It was on Ricky. Okay. Now it's time to play.
Coach, we're across the Hudson.
Now we skip it till we get ball first. That's what I always do, y'all.
Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, nice move. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face at the start. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on fourth and a yard. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Saquon Barkley shifts by him at the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Like the footwork back there. I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
I know coaches always tell us that they make decisions about these types of plays, this type of a fake, earlier in the week to take the emotion out of the deal. I don't know that that was really true here. This one felt like all of a sudden, hey, I have a feeling about let's go ahead and get it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I know one thing. They wish they had it back.
Yeah, they certainly do, but the buck stops with the head coach on that one. He has to green light that attempt.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Jackson now off the bootleg. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It made me like know that you're better.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Ingram.
You see that?
Down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Ingram again, a first down carry. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy. Geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Giants offense set to take over here, and it's a team right now that has lost 7 in a row. Most recently coming off their bye, they lost at Chicago. So a team that was at one point in time 2-2 now sits at 2-9. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
He really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
A loss of a yard and a...
Hold on, we're going to restart. I did the...
Brings up
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I'm trying to do something. Let me restart because I actually did it wrong. I'm going to try the offense. Alright, I'll practice. I know YouTubers doesn't do that, but I'm not a YouTuber like that, so I'm going to do it.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And oh, that is going to be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this?
I'm not doing that, bro. I'm going to start. I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm not good at all.
Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants set to go to work on the offensive side. The rookie Daniel Jones in command. You recall it was week 3 of the NFL season in which the G-men ultimately made the move away from longtime starter Eli Manning. And after a thrilling win in Tampa Bay, Jones has taken the job and run with it ever since. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. The season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On the run, it's Barkley. Nifty move. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. On third down, Barkley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be second and 12. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's third and short. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield. And he is in! Touchdown, Giants! A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So here are the Ravens with great field position to start out. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, the fastest.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
New York set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Well, you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Barkley.
Oh, where are you going?
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline.
We're
working across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turned him loose.
30 base.
On second down, Barkley. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. On third down, Barkley.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score.
Ready, set.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out.
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now, always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the
compared to me.
I quit, Dad.
If they got
Big baby. What's up, big baby? What's up, big baby? Okay, play DJ, play DJ. Don't teach yourself. Stop teaching shit up. Pick up some games and put them in the fucking case where they belong. No, do not.
Amir. Amir. Amir.